Les Miles is used to the media by now, but is still amazed on the things they pay attention to.
I got to be real honest with you. It's so surprising to me that the height of my hat or the fact that I might reach down just occasionally and get a blade of grass is newsworthy. Can you imagine that there's people who want to hear about that? Please.
Miles, the rare breed, in a sea of stale sound bites at media days. Most of his questions were fun. The only exception was the recent probation levied by the NCAA, where the only good news for LSU was how they handled the situation.
And I don't know if I've ever seen the committee praise an institution the way they praised the work that was done by LSU. And, you know, we're going to have issues on occasion, and the real issue is how you handle them. And so I'm never happy about a problem. I'm not happy that we have it, but I am very pleased about how LSU handled the problem.
We self-penalized and took reductions in scholarships right away. We separated the coach from the program. We didn't allow the player to participate. I mean, we were in front. And, I think that, those things, help mistakes become much less.
Probation aside, LSU seemingly sitting in a much better position than a year ago, where Miles was on the hot seat. A year later, he has a contract extension, and his team is picked by some to win the SEC. For Les, though, the temperature is always balmy.
Did you think that any time I sit down that my seat is any less hot? Or the great expectations of the place that I represent are every year.
Coach Miles definitely is great at keeping his cool, and nationally, I mean, really every coach is on the hot seat. Every coach has to win games, and if you don't win games, you're going to lose your job.
It's going to be hot for LSU from day number one before they hit the SEC schedule. How about this opener in Big D against Oregon, a game the Tigers have been motivated for this entire offseason?
It's a positive thing, really, because you can't get nonchalant or lackadaisical in your training. From when time last season into right when we got back in January, it's all we were thinking about.
Playing a team like Oregon in the first game, you really have to be in your A game from the start. We can't come in with any weaknesses. Obviously they're a great team. They made a national championship run last year.
A tough opener and a tough predicament for Les Miles. We're sorry, Coach, we had to. What about the field conditions at Cowboy Stadium for the opener?
I wonder what he's going to do, once we go in Dallas. I mean, that's not real grass, so I wonder if he's going to start eating turf now.
We can always bring stuff in, They don't check my pockets at the door.
With Miles, you just never know. In Birmingham at SEC Media Days, Mike Neighbors for CST Tonight.